There comes a moment in every life when comfort must be cast aside, when silence becomes betrayal, when doing nothing becomes the greatest wrong of all. That moment is now. We are not measured by the ease of our days. We are measured by what we do when standing is hard. When the innocent are threatened, when the weak are pushed to their knees, when darkness dares to believe it has already won. That is when character is revealed. In 1776, a group of men, farmers, merchants, fathers, stood against the greatest empire on earth. At signing of the Declaration of Independence, they didn't just sign paper. They signed their names to a death warrant if they failed. Why? Because doing what is right is not always safe, but it is always necessary. At Valley Forge, under the leadership of George Washington, men froze, starved, and suffered. They could have surrendered. They could have walked away, but they chose commitment. They chose honor. They chose to endure because the cause was greater than themselves. In 1863, during the Battle of Gettysburg, Americans stood against Americans. And yet, from that bloodshed came a greater truth, that a nation cannot stand divided against justice, that freedom must be defended, even at unimaginable cost. On the beaches of Normandy during the D-Day, young men stepped out of landing craft into a storm of fire. They knew many would not return. They went anyway, not for glory, not for recognition, but because someone had to draw the line and say, this far and no further. That is what it means to be truly great. Greatness is not wealth. It is not power. It is not comfort. Greatness is standing when others fall. It is speaking when others stay silent. It is shielding those who cannot shield themselves. It is living your words so fully that your promises become unbreakable. Because a promise is not just something you say. It is something you become. So I ask you, when the moment comes, will you stand? Will you defend the innocent when it costs you something? Will you hold the line when fear tells you to run? Will you look injustice in the eye and say, no more, not here, not today? Because evil does not retreat on its own. It is pushed back by those willing to rise, those willing to sacrifice, those willing to say, I will be the one. And if that means giving everything, then so be it. Because history does not remember those who watched. It remembers those who stood. So draw your line, stand your ground, honor your word. And if the day comes when the cost is everything, meet it without hesitation, without regret, without surrender. Because the measure of a life is not how long it lasts, but what it was willing to stand for. This line and no further.